Well, hello, Sagittarius. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Of course, you guys already know I am going to do what I normally do, which is, start with the oracles and then we're going to clarify it with the tarot. So we're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Sagittarius. Oh my God. Hello, everyone. Hey, Sherry. Hey, MJ. Hey, Elise. Hey, Alicia. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. All right. So let's go ahead. Usually, like I said before, when I call you guys' name, hopefully that infuses into the cards and pick up you guys as well, not just the collective. So let's go ahead and see what comes out here for Sagittarius. Let's get it. Sagittarius, your first card is a rebirth. Oh my gosh, I love this. And then you have solution at the bottom of the deck. When I tell you, I'm so happy to see it because we had been seeing some really crazy energy, right? Remember, like 3 weeks ago, we were seeing that really like chaotic time, especially with your money. I know Virgo had that months ago, but then it had seemed like it started with you. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even expect this for Sag. So one thing that I definitely saw was like your livelihood was like under attack in a way. So to see rebirth coming out, it is amazing because it's like you are transformed. You're giving an opportunity for something new to happen, for something new to occur. And of course, when we clarify it, we're going to know what that means. If you are having a problem in a certain area, right? There is a solution. There will be a solution. And I like it because it can come in a form of a person coming in actually helping you, or spirit world can give you some type of idea and to move you in a certain direction. Either way, this looks really, really good. Okay. But we're going to keep going, but we are going to clarify that. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out here for Sag. Let's get another one. All right, Sag, you have beauty. And then at the bottom, you have surprises. Okay, this looks good. All right, Sagittarius. Before anyone else can see your beauty, you have to see it first. Oh. I think we talked about that last week, right? When we were talking about, I think that card came out about when life is feeling very heavy and very chaotic. You don't see yourself, so you don't feel confident, you don't feel sexy, you don't feel attractive because you're grasping straws at this point. You're trying to survive. So it's like you may have nice clothes in the closet, right? But again, it's not necessarily the physical thing. It could just really be how you feel. You're not where you want to be. Some of you guys, this could be physical. You're like, oh, I've been trying to lose weight. I've been trying to get my skin right. Things are not working. I get stressed and I get bumps. You see what I'm saying? So it's like whether it's like a physical thing or it is like both, there's something that is corroding your confidence. And it has been. Sometimes that's even being rejected by a lover, someone that you really want. And you're like, am I not beautiful enough? Am I not manly enough? I don't have enough muscles? Men be doing the same thing. Okay. So again, it's just talking about something eroding your confidence. But it's a rebirth right before it. So we're talking about you're going to even change in the way you feel, the way you look, the way your money is. A lot of that is going to change. You're going to be very appealing to people, very what is it called? Magnetic. Okay. That is what I see here for you, Sagittarius. Now let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Sag. Let's see what comes out here for you, Sagittarius. You have dragon's blood. Expect to be in a position of power. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have wishing. Whatever you've been wishing for, the universe is making them come true. Do you know how happy I be when that card comes out for people when I do their personal readings? Because I don't do oracle cards in personal readings, very seldom. And when I do, And I've already explained to them all the wonderfulness that's happening. And then that card comes out. I'm like, yes, told you, right? And they're so excited. So there are some beautiful things, but we already know that's going to happen because rebirth is like, you had to experience a death, y'all. Like, if you're going to be born again, there was a death that occurred. And you already know how that feels. Some of you guys have experienced, like I told you before, many deaths, right? Many different painful experiences in love, family life, money, all types of stuff. And so here it is again. You're being reborn. Okay. And so the universe is definitely going to make something happen for you this time. Now, here with Dragon's Blood, it says, expect to be in a position of power. This is an auspicious time for you. Anything you touch will be great. Anything you touch will be good. Gold in your hand, right? Because this is the Midas touch. This is potency and love and money and protection. Okay. That is what you guys are going to have here. Okay. Remember, this is your outer environment. So this is what's coming towards you, the opportunity, the ability to possess these things. That is what this is talking about. And I forgot, you guys had surprises. There is going to be something very unexpected that's going to occur, something that you do not expect. Okay. And it says it's on its way. Let life surprise you. And that's going to be the beginning of this birthing process. Because a lot of you guys got caught up into something you couldn't get yourself up out of. You didn't know how you're going to get out of it, especially with that snake being there. The snake all twisted and turned and all the other stuff. You guys had no idea how you're going to get out of a certain situation. And the universe is like, I got you. But let the universe surprise you first with whatever this opportunity is. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Let's get your last card and we are going to clarify. This is for Sagittarius. Let's get it. This is for Sagittarius. I don't like the way that came out. I'm just going to take it. Okay. Because obviously, oh, you were meant to experience that. So you had trine, which is really good, which is this is talking about it brings luck. It's an easy flow. Remember, I just talked about the whole caught up. It's the complete opposite of being tangled up, being caught up. The trine is like a water hose that has no kinks in it. Okay, so that's what you guys are going to experience. You had two cards that talk about healing. I was like, oh, I'm just going to push this to the side. Spirit was like, no, they need to hear this. Neptune is all about illusions and self-sacrificing. Not being able to see the world clearly, seeing your life clearly, seeing the lovers or the people you've been in love with, not seeing them clearly. Chiron is saying there has been something that has caused deep wounds, deep pain. Okay. And this is the time to heal. Because Neptune, what rules Neptune is Pisces. Pisces is a healing energy, the life after death, the ability to regenerate. So you have this everywhere in your reading, the ability to regenerate. That's the same thing that a snake does, right? Sheds its skin, comes back a completely different being. And that is what's happening here with you. Pain. It's time to cleanse. It's time to heal. It's time for that spiritual growth. So we're going to see. You guys always get so deep. This is the reason why I love Sagittarius, is because it's like you guys get so deep in your readings because it's never just about the mundane. It's really not. It's always like there's something deeper, that the universe or that spirit want you guys to know. Always. It just never fails. But we're going to go ahead. Let's get to rebirth. Let's see what's coming out here for Sagittarius. The death of a yesterday. Whatever's in reverse, you guys already know. I read upright, but we'll see what comes out. This is for Sagittarius. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Oof, wow. There is definitely someone who broke up a family. A nasty person. Okay. And again, this is not a love thing. This could be nasty and the way that they are. There's someone in the family that's just, you just don't like, you can't get along with. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, come on now. Everything is supposed to be in the upright. We're talking about the family structure, okay? And then there's someone who's causing trouble in the family, someone who's deceitful and causes drama all the time, right? And truly, this person could have ruined your life. They could have taken something from you. Even when you were a child, we always talk about children, wombs, it even starts when you're a child. You have that in your chart when you're born anyway, right? So where did this womb start? Family. Ten of Pentacles in the up in the reverse. It started from when you were a child. The dark side of the family, things that you guys don't talk about, things that people don't talk about in the open. And then if it has nothing to do with that, it has something to do with jealousy. Someone who doesn't like you and your family, who tried to cause some type of ending, trouble. A lot of you, with the Ten of Pentacles, like I said, in reverse, I'm gonna, pull out another card, but I also feel like it's something a little bit deeper with that. Let me see. I don't know why I feel like it's a water sign that's involved. But you guys got a lot of water here. Let me see. It could be a water or a fire sign. Oh, wow. That came in the sideways. There it is, water in the reverse. Your rebirth is having more self-love for yourself because there's a lot of disharmony in a family unit. Family unit could be who you have children with. Whoever you have children with, there's just disharmony here. You can't get along with them. Can you make something work? It's a possibility because all of this is technically in the up right now. But rebirthing is making something right with the child's father, or just in general, there has been a breakup, there has been arguments. Can you get along now? Especially if there's family courts involved. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is saying money is going to have to get paid out because there has been a separation, there has been a breakup, there's been discourse, there's been bad decisions. Maybe that's the reason why there's arguments, because family members, there's a death in the family. Now they can't figure out what's going to go where and who's going to get what. It's just, this is disharmony all over the place. Okay. A lot of obnoxious behavior with someone, but it's in the upright. And what are you guys going to experience? A new kind of love. A more stable, committed relationship, someone who will bring you a long term, something that, you can even have children with this person. Here with the Ten of Pentacles, it talks about legacy. So some of you guys could have a child with this person. We're talking about birth here. Okay. But I do see that there could have been someone born outside of a connection as well. It's a little messy on the other side because it's something very dark here. But I also feel like this is what you're regenerating from. A lot of messiness, a lot of messy behavior. Let's go ahead. Let's get beauty here for Sagittarius. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know why I see a Pisces here. Pisces again. Someone who has how like somebody, like it's just like it's so hard to deal with this person and you're no longer giving. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. You like, I cannot. Remember, this is like an extreme vampire like energy, like a vampire is energy. Am I saying that right? Like someone who just completely drains you. Like it's always wanting more, like they're constantly asking for more. Okay, that's what I see. And I don't know why I keep seeing a jealous energy. I don't know where this is coming from. And it also feels like this is outside of you. Like, I'm not saying it can't be you, right? Like, maybe you're dealing with someone who has a family. I'm just saying it can happen both sides. Can that happen both ways? Part of the surprise is that you ended up pregnant, or that the person that you're dealing with, there's a pregnancy that was here. But like I said, I mean, this is some messy stuff. And part of this Chiron is like, there needs to be some healing, because you're going to continue down this road, like continue to spiral if you don't heal. Because see, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is like someone refuses to see things for what it is. Someone refuses to see their own pains. And also, you can't be a victim in this situation. Okay? A lot of you divine masculines have been dealing with gold diggers. You've had the money, right? And so you've been showing off. And what did they do? They were only there for that. So now you feel like I'm worthless. Because basically with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's a worthless energy. So now you don't feel as confident as you used to. You don't feel like you're, the man, right? We talked about this before, I think, Sagittarius, divine masculines, right? We've talked about this. How you have to present yourself of value without the actual value, right? Meaning that it's going to be your personality, it's your conversation, that type of stuff. But it does feel like you guys attract a lot of low vibration energy, because even earlier, you guys had the Queen of Wands in reverse. So the divine masculines, you're going to have to do better about the type of divine feminines that you are attracting, because this is just messy behavior all together. Now there's, children that are born and there's no cohesiveness, okay? A lot of secrets, a lot of manipulation. And for you, you're trying to repress your feelings. So a lot of times when relationships don't work out, you go to the next person, and you go to the next person, and you go to the next person, because there's really no true healing. Chiron is trying to tell you that. And a lot of you divine feminines have been the person on the receiving end. You're dealing with a lot of damaged individuals, and then they're causing havoc in your life. And then you don't feel valuable. You don't feel worthy. Okay. So now with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, there is healing on the horizon. Now there's stability here. Okay, that are both basically you're going to experience, because you see value within yourself. You love the way that you look. You love the way that you act. You love your life now. Okay, and that is what Queen of Pentacles do. She's at service to you. And that means you nurturing yourself. All right, let's see. Let's get Dragon's Blood. Now we're going to get to your money in a minute. Look at that. Moon, Pisces. What the H? Is this dealing with a baby daddy? Okay, you got the Emperor in reverse here. Aries. Dragon's Blood. Expect to be in a position of power. The Emperor came out. Five of Swords. And then you have the King of Wands. This is really good, because you are really taking control of your life. This trine energy is starting to work for you. Money. Now we're going to get some money. We always get some money, third row. There has been somebody intentionally trying. This is a sabotage card, y'all. Five of Swords is sabotage. Okay. Who has been doing this? This is just this theme, this constant thing that I keep seeing for Sagittarius. And it's like every time I read it, it don't work. Like the card is saying that you're going to be in a position of power, and that anything you touch is going to turn into gold. It's almost like whoever is this jealousy energy, whoever these people are, whoever this person is like, they're like killing themselves in a sense. Hopefully they don't mark me for that. To try to get you to fail. And it's not working, because here you are. First of all, this is also like a very angelic being that is protecting you, that is surrounding you, where it's like they can't hurt you anyway. Because this was in reverse, actually. Okay. So it means that there is going to be fairness being brought back to a situation where someone has been trying to sabotage you. And this could be a lover, this could be a friend, this could be, whoever, basically. It could be whoever, neighbors. It's just not gonna work. And you got heavy divine protection in this reading, actually. Let's get this dragon's blood. Let's get one more for that. This is for Sagittarius. Man, and then you come, look at this. The 10 of Cups in the upright with you guys in the upright. There's balance, harmony, self-control, and serenity coming your way. Anything you touch is turning into gold. You've been living here with this Neptune. Your life has just been all over the place with Neptune. With Neptune, there's too much confusion. You don't know what to do. There's a lack of empathy that you've experienced throughout probably the last decade. Okay. You've been living in a fantasy world with lovers and people who you thought that was going to be there for you, and they were not. And I'm not saying that it's a fantasy because you expect better or you expect more from people, but you feel that way. A lot of you feel like, okay, is this what's been going on the whole time? And it even used your card to tell you that anything you touch is going to turn gold because the cups are gold. That means that she's touching the cups, which is what? A relationship, 2 of Cups, a balanced, harmonious relationship and harmony in your life. And there is going to be love in your life here with the 10 of Cups. And again, I keep seeing children. A lot of this is, for some of you, this is not going to be a child. You guys have children already. You're older. That's not what you want. But there are a lot of you who are early 20s. Okay. And of course, you want to start a family. So that's something that I'm saying. Let's get Chiron here for Sagittarius. Let's get Chiron. You have the 8 of Wands in the upright. And you have the 2 of Cups in the upright. This is crazy because that is where your wound is at. I'm not saying that some of you guys are not having family issues, but your wound is this. We saw it with the 2 of Cups with that Temperance, and then the fact that this came out, yeah. A lot of you are going to have to move past what you've experienced with love. It is deep and it's very painful. You've had some very painful experience with that. For some of you, you probably married. Maybe you married. You were in a relationship and it didn't work out, especially if you're married and had kids. And the fact that you have to separate, how painful is that? Okay. A lot of confusion within a relationship that you thought was going to last forever. But there's growth with Chiron. Things are going to get better the next time, or someone will come in and things will be better because you know better. Okay. That's just basically what that talks about. But I'm going to put this 2 of Cups here because this is what you guys need to see. This could be amending. Okay. Meaning, let's move past this. I see that just a little bit, especially if you are in a long-term, especially 10 of Pentacles, you got everything together. Assets, cars, houses, children. And I always have to leave room for that because that card does talk about amending. Okay. So for some of you, that is what I'm seeing. It says, whatever it is, there's going to be a wish that's going to come true. Read that again. Whatever you've been wishing for, the universe is making come true for you. Okay. And then you guys have perfect mate at the bottom of the deck. This is really good, especially for those who are single. Let's get your theme here for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Let's get your theme. Oh, wow. 3 of Swords. And then you got the King of Cups. A situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You will be, or you have been, or you will be surrounded by those who have only the best intentions for you so that you can rely on them. Challenges that you've experienced will be resolved. Isn't that the first one that came out earlier at the bottom of the deck, which was solutions, right? Amending. This card also represents someone who is generous with a humanitarian spirit, someone who can also refine you. Ooh, love it. Hello. Hello. That means your vibratory energy also has to match theirs too, though. That means that, like, again, you and this person are the same. Okay. You can't attract beautiful people, beautiful things. I'm talking about actual beauty, beautiful people of substance with superficial things. Is not going to happen. Okay. Now, here with the 3 of Swords, this is what it says. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness that you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Literally just talked about all of that, right? Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So yeah, a lot of you, that Chiron energy was the main focal point of this, and it does have something to do with family, either family or your love life, people who are closest to your heart, because the heart is home. And the Swords talks about pain and stabbing wound, things that really, really afflicted you. And this is where the universe is supporting you. Even if you don't see it, they are there. Okay. This is what I have for you here, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you are interested in a personal reading, all that information is down below. Sagittarius, I love you guys. Have a good day, and I will see you guys back here again later. Bye, guys.